Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Hafiz NAJMUDDIN.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad ZARFAN bin Muhammad BISRI.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is MOHD. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad RAZI bin HAZIMAN from class CDCS 2592B and I am from group OSHA and Terra Cafe.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Hafiz NAJMUDDIN and today I'll be presenting for the business background and business activity. But before that, I'm going to share a brief story about how the idea of OSHA and Terra Cafe was born. The idea was actually born or put up during the PKP time, the pandemic. During that time, Natasha Malik, the owner, she loved to bake and brew coffee during that time, and her family tastes her pastry and coffee. They say this is a business-worthy kind of product. So at first she thought it as a simple idea that should not be taken seriously. But after a serious consideration, she think of it as an opportunity for her to bring up her business. So then she really tried to make the idea alive, and then we have it. OSHA and Terra Cafe today is because of her family and friends' suggestions. Actually, that's what she told us during the interview. Okay, now I'm going for the business background part. OSHA and Terra Coffee was started or established in May 2022 and is still running today. Natasha is the sole owner, which means she managed everything on her own, from daily operation to handling staff, finance and planning new ideas for the cafe. She started this business with a capital of RM28,000 and put a lot of thought and care into setting it up, from buying coffee machines and baking tools to decorating the space. She made it sure to have a warm and cozy feelings. The cafe is located at 16C/16 Ken Rimba 30-2 Jalan Lengkuas, Rimba Jaya, 40-200 Shah Alam, Shah Alam. And now for the business activity part. After the first launch or opening of the OSHA and Terra Cafe, they don't have a lot of pastry option and coffee beans type. But now, every day, Natasha and her team make a fresh pastries like soft croissant, fruit tarts, and other sweet treats. These pastries are perfect for anyone who wants a quick snack or something to enjoy with their drink. The cafe is also known for its coffee, which is made from high quality beans. Whether you like it a strong espresso or a smooth latte, there's something for everyone. Customers can even choose different milk options and flavors to make the drink just the way they like it. It's quite personalized one or customized one. I like it. What makes OSHA and Terra special is not just the food and drinks, it's the whole atmosphere. Like I said before this, she put a lot of thoughts in making the atmosphere very comfortable and you feel like you belong there. Natasha has created a space where people can relax, study, meet friends, or even have a quiet moment alone. It is more than just a cafe, it's a place where people feel welcomed. So in summary, Natasha Malik started the OSHA and Terra Cafe with a clear goal to offer a great food, great coffee, and a cozy space for the community. And with her hard work, it's become a cafe that many people love and return to.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. For the business characteristic, the first one is registration. Okay, OSHA dan Terra Cafe at Camp Ringberg registered under Suruhanjaya Syarikat Malaysia, which is SSM, and the business license is registered under Dewan Bandaraya Kuala Lumpur (DBKL) and Food Safety Information System (FOSIM) under the Ministry of Health Malaysia. For the second business characteristic, which is capital, the OSHA and Terra Cafe started with 28,000 for the opening capital that comes from bank loan and personal saving account. The third business characteristic is ownership. The ownership is only one person, which is the owner, and that is Natasha Malik. And the fourth one is profit or loss. The profit belong to the owner, which is Natasha Malik, and the losses are borne by the owner too, which is the losses will be borne by herself. And the fifth one is liability. The liability are based on bank loan for starter, opening and running the business. And for the last one is book of account. There is point of sale system that is used for transaction, and the transaction will be kept in an application that named cashbook. This is for bookkeeping. That's all from me. Thank you.
Next, we will be moving on to the next part, which is the classification of business items. First, we have assets. An asset is a resource with an economic value that an individual organization owns or controls with the expectations that it will provide future benefit. Next, we have liabilities. A liability is something a person or a company owes. Usually, some of the money will be settled over time through the transfer of economic benefits, including money, goods, or services. After that is the owner's equity. Equity typically refers to the owner's equity that represents the amount of money that would be returned to the owner if all the assets liquidated. All of the monies that was paid off in the case of liquidation. Next, we have expenses. Expense is the cost of operation that a company incurs to generate income or revenue. And last but not least is revenues. Revenues is the total amount of income generated by the sales of goods or services related to the company's primary operation. Moving on to the next slide, assets are divided into two parts, which is current asset and non-current asset. For the current assets, this business have only cash in hand and cash in bank, while for the non-current assets, they have working equipments, brewing equipments, tables and chairs, raw materials, furnitures, cash register and displays. For liabilities, it is also divided into two parts, which is current liabilities and non-current liabilities. For current liabilities, the business only have accounts payable, while the business only have bank loan for its non-current liabilities. Next, we have capital as the owner's equity. Capital is a large sum of money which the owner can use to start a business. Capital is a critical component of running a business from day to day and financing its future growth. After that, we have expenses such as utilities, rental expenses, raw materials, and packaging for delivery purposes. Expenses are recognized when they are incurred and not necessarily when they are paid for. Lastly, we have revenues, which is cash sales and online payments. That's all for me. I will be passing on the floor to the next presenter.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. For my part, which is the recording process, Osha and Terra Cafe, the company that we select for this research, they manages their accounting information by using point of sale system, commonly known as POS system, along with an application called Cashbook. Osha and Terra Cafe is a food and beverage businesses that handles a large number of the transactions every day. Because of this, they rely heavily on digital tools to keep their financial records organized, accurate, and up to date. So let me start by explaining the role of points of sale system in their operations. It is Osha and Terra Cafe. The POS system is used every time when a customer places an order. For example, when a customer buys a coffee and slice of cake, the cashier inputs those items into the system, which is immediately calculates the total, processes the payment, and generates receipt. At the same time, it will update the inventory. So the system also records the transaction automatically into company sales record. This process reduces human error, saves times, and ensures that every sale is properly tracked. It also keeps the inventory levels accurate by deducting each item sold, allowing the staff to monitor product availability in real time. In addition to the POS system, the company uses an accounting application called Cashbook. So this application plays an important role in tracking the business's cash inflows and outflows. So when the POS system processes a transaction, the sales will automatically recorded as income in the Cashbook application. On the other hand, when the business has expenses such as paying for supplies, utility bills, or rent, those are entered into the Cashbook manually. By combining both automated and manual inputs, the cafe is able to maintain complete and full up-to-date financial activity. So the connection between POS system and Cashbook can allow the business to monitor its cash flow accurately and make decisions based on real-time financial data. So according to the information that we gather from the cafe, this method of recording has brought several benefits to Osha and Terra Cafe. One of the main advantage is that it help the business manage its cash efficiently by with all transactions recorded digitally. The cafe can easily monitor on how much cash is how much cash their company available at the moment. So it will supports daily decision making and financial planning. Next, this system also helps them budget more effectively because they can see exactly how much they are earning and spending each day. They are better prepared preparing for upcoming expenses and can avoid overspending. Another benefit, of this system that it will keep track of all products being sold. This means that they always know which items are high demand and which are running low, and what needs to be stocked. So this accurate tracking data will help to improve inventory control and customer satisfaction. However, during our research, during our interview with them, we also identified a few weaknesses in this recording method. One issue is that the cafe's profits margin can be unstable due to fluctuations that in the cost of raw material. For example, if the price of coffee beans or milk increases, it directly affects their overall profit. And even though their sales are accurately recorded, another concern is the risk of data loss. If there is a system crash, a technical failure, or an accident, the data cannot be properly backed up, and the business could lose important financial record. Finally, using an accounting software like Cashbook can be challenging for some staff members. It's because this challenge can lead to mistake or delays unless proper training is provided. So, in conclusion, Osha Antera Cafe uses a combination of points of sale system and the Cashbook application to efficiently manage their accounting information and their records. This approach helps them to stay organized, monitor sales, manage expenses, and plan for the future planning. While there are some challenges such as price instability, data security, and learning curve of new software, the benefits in terms of accuracy, budgeting, and inventory control make this method very effective for their business operation and their onward planning.